What's going on YouTube? Dio, aka Bonds, Urban Tech Reviews, and today I'll be doing my review on the HP Pavilion laptop, the A10-9620P-QC. Alright, that's for anybody who want to look it up. Alright. Now, if you didn't watch my official unboxing, then you can check out that video. I'll put the link up here somewhere in the description, so you can check it out, make it easy for you. But off top, I just like to say this is an awesome laptop from my experiences with it so far. This is something that my wife got me for Christmas, this past Christmas. So today is like January 17th or something like that, 2018. She got this for me Christmas 2017. So I've been using it ever since then. I've been editing videos on here. I've been you know, browsing the internet on here. I've been YouTubing on here. Editing videos, uploading videos. I've been doing most of my stuff from here. Now, where I used to use my my phone to upload videos, this is a S8 Plus from Samsung. I used to use that to upload videos and edit all my videos because I was using Cyberlink Power Director on there, so it made it everything more easier at that point. But since I got this, and then I got a video camera, a Panasonic video camera, 4K video camera, so I've been using different equipment. So now that I got this is my full editing and everything. I do everything on here. And I gotta say, this thing is a beast. Everything. I do have a few things that I don't like, but not a lot, just a few things. All right, but the size on this is a 17.3 inch display. So if you look at the screen, you know what I mean, and like I said, I'm behind the camera, so you're not gonna be able to really tell much, but 17.3 inches corner to corner. All right, and I like that off top. I definitely needed something bigger. Couldn't do a 13. I mean, I could have, but 17, I mean, it's just more real estate, of course. You know what I mean? Looks better to me. I just like it, you know what I mean? So if you want to watch movies on here, watch YouTube videos, you get a nice big display and not a 13-inch or 15-inch display. So you get a 17.3-inch display, which, like I said, is a plus. The screen is really nice. Really not too bad a glare. I know you might be seeing the glare here, but that's because I got this big light, you know what I mean, shining down on it, so it's gonna give you a glare off of that, obviously. But the screen size is definitely a plus. The keyboard, I love the keyboard. They're not backlit, which is something that as on the negative side to me, but I do like it, you know what I mean, because the keyboard is it's a nice size, you know, nice space in between the keys, so you're not, you know what I mean, nothing like that. They're nice, and they give you good feedback. And what I mean by feedback is like you tap something and you know, you get something. Like, it's not like it's just a weird feeling, you know what I mean? The keys feel good. So I like the keyboard. Caps lock lights up. I don't know if you could really tell from behind the screen, but the caps lock actually lights up. You can't really tell, but you know, if it's on, there's a little indicator to tell you that it's on. If it's off, then there's no light. Same with the power button. You see there's a little light right here with the power button. It's like embedded in the power button, so when the PC is on, or when the laptop is on, the light is on. When it's not on, the light's not on. And I think when it's in sleep mode, that it's still on, but it's a blinking on. It's not, so it's letting you know that, hey, I'm sleeping, but I'm not all the way off, which I think is dope. I like the little LEDs and indicators and stuff like that. The design of it is kind of a plus negative thing, and the reason why, and I wouldn't say plus negative, I'll take that back. I like the design of it. The only thing in the design that I do not like is that it only has 2 USB ports. All right, so You got one USB port right here, and then you got a USB-C. So I like the USB-C, that's a plus. So you got one USB here, and then if you take it all the way around to the other side, you got one USB here. So 17-inch display, and you got two USB ports and one USB Type-C port. Is it a deal breaker to me? No, definitely not. But I would have liked to have more USB ports, just my opinion. The speed of this thing is super fast. It's really fast, and that's, you know, due to the processor. It has 8 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, 1 terabyte hard drive storage, and a quad core A10-9620P processor. So I mean, like I said, really fast. Internet browsing. It does video editing without a hiccup. I might have had 1 or 2 crashes. I actually was editing a video the other day, and the software crashed. So I don't know if it was actually the software, or I don't know if it was something with my laptop, but it did crash. But then it was able to, in the crashing, it was able to save the project that I was doing. So then, instead of me having to redo everything in the project, when I brought I opened the program back up, then it just brought up, you know, the last thing. And I didn't save it throughout, which I learned to start doing now, is to save my projects every couple of minutes, just in case, you never know. And it brought up the project right back up. So like I said, but speed wise, no problem. Processing, video editing, everything that I've done on here, this laptop is handled. You know what I mean? So I've been doing video editing while on the internet, while watching YouTube videos or listening to YouTube video or whatever, and it's been able to handle it with no problem. Screen recording while video editing, while doing this, no problem. I hooked the Elgato game capture up to it, so it was doing the game capture with an external game capture card. I recorded it on here while screen recording, no problem. You know what I mean? So it stood up to whatever I threw at it, and it was able to work through it. So like I said, it's dope. You know what I mean? Battery life on here is really good. I don't take it. Usually I'm in one spot. You know what I mean? Sometimes I take it down to the dining room or kitchen when my wife is cooking, or while I'm just chilling with the family. So I use it down there, and I don't plug it in all the time. So I need to plug it in. But you'll get, with the video editing, I still got like 2.5, 3 hours, and that's with me going hard on it. You know what I mean? So you still get that in the process. So battery life, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, definitely, for battery life. Wi-Fi, all the extra features, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that stuff works flawlessly on here. I hooked the Bluetooth headphones up to it. Wi-Fi is solid on here. Everything on here, as far as connection wise, is solid. Charging time, I wouldn't say that it takes long to charge either. I mean, it's a laptop, you know what I mean? So, you know, give it, you know, a few hours and it'll be back to 100%. But like I said, it holds the charge, and the charge is solid. So I can't knock the charging at all. The video camera that is on here, I don't actually know the megapixel of the video camera, but there is an embedded camera up here. You see it right here. And it's fairly decent, I mean, for a laptop camera. So there's not really no knocks or anything on the camera. I haven't used it for like Skype or anything like that, but I've used it to do videos, as far as like a face cam while doing something else with a screen recorder going on. So I actually used it like that, and it's nice. The speakers right here, this is a speaker grill right here, and I like the grill here. I'm a music guy, so I like listening to music. I mean, and most speakers, to me, I always say they don't get loud enough. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to kill it for saying, oh, you know, for me thinking that the speakers don't get loud enough. But I mean, of course, in my opinion, I think they could be louder. Are they good? Yes, they are good speakers, and I give them I give them probably about a 7 out of 10 for as quality. No cracking or anything like that. The quality of them are good. I just think they could be louder. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's just me nitpicking, really. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but a negative thing to me was the backlit, the keyboard's not being backlit. And I think most laptops that come out nowadays, I think why not have a backlit keyboard? You know what I mean? Because then you can work in the dark. You wouldn't have to turn on a little lamp, you know what I mean, a little light or anything like that. You can have just the keyboard light up and you'll be able to type and do what you need to do. So I think I think they should have put that in here. They didn't, so just something, you know, maybe work on the next laptop that you put out. Another thing that I did like was they have an airplane mode. This is the first laptop I've ever seen with airplane mode. Maybe I'm well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not, but I do like the airplane mode. So let me take that back. This is not the first laptop that I've ever seen with airplane mode. I think I actually have another laptop that has airplane mode, but it's my wife's laptop, so I don't really use it that much. But airplane mode on the laptop is nice, you know, cut off all communication so you can use it if you have some movies on here while you're on the airplane and stuff like that, and you can use it. Dope. Non-removable battery. That was a issue for me, just because when there's not a removable battery, well, I don't want to say not removable, but it's not available. So it's not like you just, you know, pop the laptop open and bang, you take the battery out, put another one in. So you'd have to take out all the screws and you'd have to remove the battery to replace the battery in case you had any battery issues, which I think is unnecessary. Oh, there's a speaker down here too. I guess a speaker grill. But in this day and age, you know, you want availability, and I want to be able to remove my battery within 5 minutes if my battery is faulty. You know what I mean? Instead of me having to replace, remove screws and do all that. But then, I mean, I guess a lot of people look at it as a flawed design when you have, I mean, because you can, like, if your battery snaps in, then something could happen with the snap to where it don't actually be set in there properly, then you got to get that replaced. So I do like the unibody, so I give it that. I give it the plus for the unibody, but I would like to have a battery that I could remove without having to remove screws. But like I said, I love the design, so I'm not going to give it a negative for it. I'm not going to say that it's a deal breaker for me, but just something that I thought, you know, would be better, that would help improve it. And the last thing that I'm going to get on here, really, because I mean, there's no need for me to go into the inside of it and show you what it is. It's running Windows, so I mean, it's no different than any other laptop or computer that's running Windows. You know what I mean? It's not no different. I mean, I could show you speed, but I mean, it's not different. You're not gonna really appreciate it if you don't do video editing or anything like that, to where the speed will really make a difference for you. You know what I mean? But the last thing that I wanted to get at is the trackpad. And the only reason is because sometimes when, you know, you sit there typing on the trackpad, it's not small, so I don't want to say it's small, but sometimes, like, my wrist hit it, you know, something like that, and then I ended up, I'm typing something, and then I look, and it started a new line to where it's typing somewhere totally different, and that's because, you know, my wrist or something hit the trackpad and it started me on a new line, or on a line that I already did, or something like that, you know what I mean? But all in all, I like the trackpad. I like how they outlined it in like a silver, I don't know if y'all can see that, but they outlined it in like a little silver design, which I like. And some trackpads, you know, they got the little thing right here where you can it's like it's all a trackpad, but then there's a little part here where you could do other stuff. It's like pinching and stuff like that, and all that's not available on the laptop, which I think would be a plus. But it's not, like I said, none of the things that I mentioned are deal breakers. You know what I mean? Nothing here is a deal breaker. All of this stuff, the laptop, all in all, is a dope laptop, and I would recommend it to anybody. 1080p, Full HD, IPS display. it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So, all in all, could I recommend this laptop? Would I recommend this laptop? And my answer is yes. I would recommend you get this laptop, especially if you do video editing, photo editing, anything like that, because it can handle it. If you're just a regular person who wants a laptop, then this could still work for you. You know what I mean? It's not expensive. It's with tax, it came to almost $700, so like 6 and some change. You know what I mean? So it's definitely not a bad laptop. I got a MacBook Pro, and my MacBook Pro is not built for video editing, so that's why I got this. I don't know if y'all might have seen my old MacBook videos that I have, but I would take this over my MacBook Pro, and just because my MacBook Pro don't do video editing, but this can do the same thing as the MacBook Pro that did do video editing. You know what I mean? But it's a Windows laptop. But all in all, I'm gonna give it the thumbs up. Y'all see that? Thumbs up. I'm gonna give it the thumbs up though. I'm rocking with it. But it's DO, aka Bonds, Urban Tech Reviews. If you like this video, click that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, which I don't know why you wouldn't be, all you got to do is click on that little Android guy in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you're not following me on all my social media sites, then I made that real easy for you too. All you got to do is go into the description, click on every one of them links in the description, and you can follow me on every one of my social media sites. And we out.